Hey, what's going on, guys? Bizkit Rebellion, and this is an important message to anybody who watches my walkthroughs. Now, this does not include the people who watch my DCUO or my Champions Online walkthroughs because it actually has nothing to do with them. As a matter of fact, the people who watch my Far Cry 3 also has nothing to do with you guys. It's the people who actually watch my walkthroughs, as in any video that I post on my channel, and doesn't really care. They're just glad that I post, videos. This involves them, and probably people curious on my new walkthrough that's coming up. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the recent walkthrough that I just completed was BioShock 2. Yes, I completed that, I think, 2 days ago. And I think you guys also didn't notice that before I started my BioShock 2, I kind of announced the game that I was going to make a walkthrough of after BioShock 2. And this video concerns said walkthrough. Okay, let me just say this. The next walkthrough will be Mass Effect 1. Yes, Mass Effect 1. If you guys did not know, I kind of hinted this a lot in the past, and now that I finished, my BioShock 2, I think it's time to finally launch Mass Effect 1 walkthrough. But this video is kind of important because I just want to set some boundaries here and want you guys to understand what this game is. Now, Mass Effect is a game where choice has a huge impact in the story. Let's not talk about Mass Effect 3 for a while. We're talking about Mass Effect 1 here. It's a space RPG soap opera, I think, but it's not really much of a soap opera. It's just more of a sci-fi adventure game with a little bit of soap opera-ish in it. But the game's huge strengths are choice and interactions. Let me say this. This game will have a lot of dialogue. This game, I'm going to interact with a lot of people. In fact, what I'm planning on doing in this walkthrough is doing a 100% walkthrough. Yes, my first ever 100%, which this leads to me saying that this walkthrough will be one of the most important walkthroughs in my channel. I think the first one being DCUO, obviously, because it's an MMO. It's kind of hard to redo an MMO even if you mess up. But anyway, yes, this is going to be one of my most important walkthroughs because I'm going to do a 100% completion. If you guys have any problem with that, then like I always say, if you guys have a problem with that, the easiest you can do is not watch my videos. Seriously. Or at least not watch that walkthrough. I have no problem with that. Leads me into the second thing. The reason that I'm doing this is because I want this game to be a part of my channel because I just love it. It's one of my favorite games of all time, and I just want it to be a part of my channel. So yeah, I already got that over with. But anyway, this game is going to have a lot of dialogue. It's going to have a lot of cutscenes. In fact, there's going to be walkthrough parts that it's only them talking. I can almost guarantee you that. I can really almost guarantee you that. If you do not want to see this, or at least people talking a lot, I can only tell you that skip the video and go to the action-y parts, which probably might take time because the game heavily focuses on story. Even if you guys don't believe it or not, it heavily focuses on story. So yeah, if you guys love action-y, straight up action, and just hate the story, then by all means, skip the videos. I really don't care. But I will implore you, or at least I can recommend you guys to at least try. Try to get a better understanding of the story. Try to like it. I'm not forcing you or anything. If you don't like it, then I have no problem with that. I really don't. But I'm just trying to clear things up so then that way people don't hate me for saying, oh, why don't you post this game more? Oh, post DCO more, or Champions Online more, and blah, 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 and shit like that. I really don't care if this walkthrough doesn't even attract anybody in my subscriber base, or my fan base, or whatever. I don't care if nobody watches this. I'm doing this so this game could be a part of my channel, just like I said in the beginning of this video. I want this game to be a part of my channel, and I'm going to keep it that way. If you guys don't want to see it, I am fine with that. I am really, really fine with that. Yes, it's a waste of time. Yes, if you think that I'm not gonna earn money, who cares? Really? I don't care about the money. I just care about posting videos that I like. I've said this from the very beginning. So if you guys have a problem with this, there's the unsubscribe button, or there is other videos that may attract you, and you can just go on and proceed and watch that. Seriously, it's that simple. But anyway, this is just to clear up all the questions that may be asked when I start this video. All the people saying, oh, this game is boring and shit. I'm warning you right now. This game might be boring because there is a lot of talking. But I'm going to try my best to entertain you guys in the best way that I can. So yeah, I got that over with. Let me just explain what I'm planning on doing in this walkthrough. Like I said, I'm going to do a 100% completion. That means throughout the whole trilogy, but first Mass Effect 1, I'm going to do all the DLC missions, all the side missions, and the main story missions. Yes, it might take long. Yes, it might even be more than 100 parts. But to be honest with you, I don't care. In fact, what I'm planning on doing is, if you actually miss a certain part of the story or the series, what I'm going to do is that in the description below of each walkthrough part, I'm going to put stuff that will appear in this video part. For example, let's say if the main character encounters a squad mate, I'm going to put in the description, in this video, certain squad mate shows up, basically. If at some point they question about the bad guys or they have so much information about the bad guys, I'll put in the description saying, this video contains secrets about the bad guys, blah, 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 you know, shit like that. So then that way you don't get confused and you don't get lost. You can just simply read the description below and see what exactly is in this video part. And you can actually find it more easier to, I don't know, find what you want for the story. Like, let's say if you missed out on the part where, or at least like, let's say in the video game, you missed out on when I obtained a certain squad mate. You can actually search it up and see in the description which exact video part did I recruit this squad mate. That's the simplest way I can explain it. I'll just do it like that. I'll put in the description what contains in this video, blah, 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 and you guys just figure it out. But anyway, this is what I was trying to do for a long time, but I couldn't because I had other walkthroughs to do. But now I'm able to do it, and like I said, I don't care what anybody says. I'm going to continue doing what I love doing, and that is making videos and entertaining you guys in the process. So yeah, just clarifying, just pointing that out there. If you guys are not Mass Effect fans, the only thing I can say is at least try. You know, try. Or at least if you never heard of Mass Effect and you're not a fan of it, at least try. You know, try watching it. Try, I don't know, like, see if it interests you. If it doesn't, I'm not forcing you to watch it. By all means, don't watch it. Seriously, by all means. But if you do like it and, I don't know, you want to see more, then I'm glad. I implore it, really. Also, I want to point this out. Since this game has a lot of choice, yes, a lot of choice, believe it or not, I'm going to say this. If you guys love Mass Effect and want to point me out on which choice I should make, I'm going to ignore those. Depending on the degree of the choice. For example, if one of the choice requires me to, let's say, okay, save a squad mate or save the other squad mate. If you tell me to pick this person, I'm not going to listen to you. You know why? Because this is my story, or at least this is my Shepard story, and I want to, do it the way I want to, not because of somebody else's. That's the best way I can explain this situation. But let's say if you do recommend me to pick a ability or a power choice, then I'm willing to listen, really, because that has no effect in the story. It's the ones that affect the story that I'm going to ignore because, like I said, this is my Shepard story and I'm going to put it the way I want it to be. That means I don't want to hear what romance I should pick. I don't want to hear what person should survive and one person shouldn't. I don't want to hear I have no other clue what people would probably ask me to do. But basically those two main ones, I don't want to hear those, because not only is that selfish, but that is rude. It really is rude, because if I'm trying to do my own story, or at least my shepherd story, it's kind of rude that I'm doing it because you recommend me to. I mean, even if it's good, even if the outcome is really good, don't do it. You know why? Because it takes away the immersion of the story. I want to be immersed in the story. I want to figure things out. I don't want to, like, you know, be told, oh, pick this route because this is the best one, or pick this route because this is also the best one, or you might get the best weapon, or blah, 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 shit like that. Well, when it comes to weapons and abilities, like I said, I'll recommend it probably. But when it comes to story and shit, no, I really don't want to hear it. So, yeah. Just pointing that out there. I can't stress this enough. So, yeah. You can already tell that this walkthrough is really important. So, yeah. If you guys have any questions, I'm willing to answer them in the comment section below. If not, then I'm just going to continue with my walkthrough and hope to see you guys there. I really do. So, yeah. Can't wait to get started on that Mass Effect trilogy walkthrough. Yes, the trilogy. I'm doing the whole trilogy. In fact, like I said, I'm going to 100% the whole game. Actually, the whole trilogy. Yeah, because I have every single DLC. I've completed every side mission before, so I know what I'm doing. But anyway, guys, this is Bizkit. Hope you guys heed my warning and respect my decisions, because this is my channel. But anyway, love you guys. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.